All right.
Alright, so should I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi everyone, my name is Anirudh Prabhu. I'm a geoinformatics scientist at Carnegie Institution for Science. I'm a data scientist by training, and the project that I'm presenting here is us looking for planetary scale biosignatures based on planetary atmospheric compositions. So to start off, when people look at exoplanets and they're explaining exoplanets, one of the first data sets that we get is the planetary atmospheric compositions, and it's one of the key ways we try to determine what we know about that exoplanet. So what we're trying to do here is to see if there's any hidden trends in the planetary atmospheric data to find out if the planet is abiotic, biotic, prebiotic, or any other type of planet that we don't know. So what we decided to do was look at these planetary atmospheric compositions and chemical reactions. The data looks very similar to a network because you have two molecules that sort of react together and form a third molecule, and then you draw connections between them. Essentially what we get is a network data structure. So that's exactly what we did. We looked at Venus, Earth, Mars, early Mars, Jupiter, all the planets on our solar system, and tried to find out what are the differences in the network structure among these planets. So we studied Earth also in a lot of detail because we have the most data about Earth. So we tried to find out whether Earth's planet was not randomly structured the way it was structured. So we created the same number of nodes, the same number of edges in a random network, and it looks very different. We also studied the influence of human activity on Earth's atmosphere. So if we remove CFCs, this is what Earth's atmosphere looks like. But the addition of CFCs, it's like this crowded again. Essentially, while we were studying this network and looking at the similarities or the differences between the different planetary atmospheres, we found that Earth's atmosphere behaves differently from any other planetary atmosphere that we've seen. So Earth's atmosphere is the one in the green, all the other colors are all the other different planets. But what we found is that Earth's atmosphere behaves similarly to other biological networks, like metabolic networks, neural networks, marine food networks, and so on. So this was a pretty interesting finding for us because we're like, oh, is this because of the influence of life? So that's kind of what we're trying to definitively and quantitatively prove continuously. So we applied various different network metrics, we applied community detection methods and other methods, and found that yes, Earth's planet is topologically very different from all the other planets in our solar system, except for a little bit of a caveat. Jupiter has some more similarities with Earth than other planets. But we're going to continue this trend, we're going to continue this exploration by adding more data and more structure to the network. So we're going to add weights to the chemical reactions, we're going to add directionality to the chemical reactions and study these networks. And hopefully we'll be able to more definitively prove this. Another interesting thing we're trying to do is we're going to simulate a completely hypothetical planet like a harbor world where life evolved very differently from Earth, and to study its atmosphere to see if it's similar to Earth, so that we can actually generalize a method that someone goes to a planet and looks at its atmosphere. We can say, okay, there's life on that planet or not. So that's our ultimate goal. But these are the steps that we have to take, and this is what we've done so far. Thank you.